Happy Friday. That's right, it's Friday, and you see the craziness here. Just got done with my workout. It's about 5:45, and I have to stop doing legs on Fridays. It's just uh, complaining for no reason. It actually feels really good. So for some reason, my body does not respond to not having 2 off days a week. So this week I did the same thing. I took 2 off days, which means I'll be in the gym on Saturday and Sunday, which is I like it. Nobody else is there. It kind of stinks getting up early on the days you don't have to, but at the end of the day, it's working. So when I say take 2 days off, not 2 consecutive days, 2 days off in a 7 day span, it just my body reacts quicker to it. So um, Friday update. I think this is update number 4. Pretty excited. I've got my protein here. So I apologize. I drink this while we're talking. It's really critical that you get your nutrients and your macronutrients. So, big guy problem for the week: weight gym equipment that's non-powerlifting is not meant for the big guy. And when I say that, I'm doing leg extensions this morning. Perfect example. The machine has settings: small, medium, large, extra large. Small, my daughter could use. And if you guys don't know, my daughter's 4 years old. She's a big 4 year old. She's tall, right? I mean, dad's big guy, mom's real tall. So, not entirely surprising, but at the end of the day, nobody's using that small setting. Why even put it on there? It doesn't make any sense. Um, I guess if someone's vertically challenged, I think it's safe to say a midget, a dwarf. Um, their legs aren't long enough to even hit the small setting, so I don't know why they have the small settings on the machines. Anyways, the extra large setting, so that's for the tall people, big people, etc., etc., still aren't right. They still are too small. So it's a pain in the butt. And it's a big guy problem. It's a big guy problem. It's one of those things where you get your workout in, can't complain, but I'd like for the equipment to at least be nice. Yeah, squat bars, benches, all that other stuff, hammer equipment. Yeah, of course, that stuff is fine. But when it comes to the little pieces of equipment that help you really hit target muscles, that's an issue. That's an issue. So I really wish somebody needs to fix that. Of course, it could just be my gym. The gym I go to a national brand, I go to Anytime Fitness. I do that because when I'm on the road traveling, I can most of the time find a gym close to me. Next week will be the first time where there's 2 days where there's not one close. So I've already called and found a local gym that I can go to in the mornings. But maybe it's just my gym. The guy who owns our gym's real nice, super friendly guy. But the gym's just not well taken care of. It's not like the other Anytime Fitnesses. It's people just don't take care of it. The culture, I think, in the gym is bad, and I think quite frankly, if the culture is bad, it starts with leadership, right? So the guy who owns the gym, super nice guy, super friendly, comes in the morning sipping his coffee. Light bulbs are out, weights aren't put up. It's a culture thing. So it could just be my Anytime Fitness. So as an update, I have not weighed this week at all. I'm trying not to weigh. I am still in the power part of my program. That means heavy weights, 5 sets of 5. I think I have one more leg day left, so that's exciting. To give you guys an idea of how far I feel like I've come just since the beginning of March. So today's the 23rd, so the 1st of March when I started this power program. My first set of squats was like 115, and it's not because the weight was too heavy. I just had to get form down, and so, but don't get me wrong, my legs hurt, and I would end with like 185. This morning, my first set was 185. My last set was 265 on squats. I could have gone heavier, so need to be harder, right? 5 sets of 5. You're supposed to work yourself to before you're done. You can't do anything else. It's supposed to be the failure. But I don't have a spotter with me. It's just me. So I kind of, for some reason, mental block, I guess. And then same thing on the leg press. When I first started, my starting weight was like, 148 pounds, I think. Today I started with 278 pounds and ended with 458 pounds. So just in 5 weeks, the strength gains have been incredible. The weight room belt, I did get a support belt. When I first got it, it did not fit purposefully. That was the middle of February. I got a big one, but apparently not big enough. It didn't fit. Now I'm almost on the second loop. so that's working. So tomorrow morning is chest day. Bench presses still far from strong, but I'll rep in at least the 200s for 5 sets of 5, which is a huge jump for me that from what I was doing just a month ago. When I started this journey back at the end of January, it was real bad. I mean, it was one of those things where I was. It's just amazing how far things can come if you're consistent with it. So the key to all this is consistency, to not stopping, to not giving up. I mean, don't get discouraged. If the scale doesn't go down, that's not a bad thing. It's your waist going down. My waist went down another half inch last week. That's a big deal. I bought new shirts for the first time in years. All my old dress shirts are going out the door. I just can't. Got to keep going. Went to Old Navy, bought jeans. Well, as a big guy, last time I bought jeans at Old Navy was. It's just cool. It's just cool. So if anybody out there is struggling, keep it up. I'm gonna apologize. I'm gonna take a drink of this because I'm thirsty and I need to get some in my system. So apologies beforehand. Supplement wise, still first form. This is called Formula One. There's also a scoop of post workout in it. A lot of you may know I kept to a keto kind of based lifestyle for about 2 months, 3.5 months. You lose fat, you lose weight. But when you're working out, all the research in the world, and I think Thomas DeLauer, I linked his YouTube channel one week, the science behind the keto diet says you don't need carbs for lifting. But I will tell you right now, I recover so much faster getting some carbs in my system. So the post-workout is a glycogen slam. Glycogen is a sugar that goes directly to your muscles. You burn your glycogen stores when you lift. Doing 5 sets of 5, I'm not burning real bad, but strength-wise, I'm weak. I'm playing around the golf today. So I want to make sure that I have enough energy to go out there and do it. So I have actually upped my carb intake. I was doing 50 or less net carbs a day. Now I'm doing 150 or less, more like 100. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. So all you folks out there on keto, just so you know, don't stop keto. If it makes you feel better, if you're feeling good, keep doing it. Intermittent fast with your keto. Don't eat all the time. Intermittent fasting works as well. But with lifting heavy weights or lifting weights heavy to try to gain muscle mass, to get in better shape, make sure you're getting your nutrients in. I can't say it enough. So keeping it up. Anyways, hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. There is a rumor going around that YouTube is banning gun videos. Most of you know, I lean to the right. I am not a President Trump fan per se. I think he's immoral, and immoral people we shouldn't pull for immoral people. People who sleep with porn stars and everything else, or decide to grab women by the vagina, and that's just not me, okay? I do agree with a lot of his policy, though. So better than the alternative at this point. Still don't like him as a person. So I lean right. If it's true that gun videos are banned from YouTube, I'm not going to do this on YouTube anymore. I'll create a blog post, my own website, post it on my website or something, but I'm not going to support something that takes away a person's right to talk about their Second Amendment right to bear arms and to protect themselves. Yes, I come from a family of gun owners. I am probably the least gun owner in the family. I only have 5. I used to have 6 firearms. One was taken from me at an airport, and somebody broke into my truck. But if I need one, there's 300 and some odd sitting in other places I can get to. So I have my own personal carry weapon. If that is true, I will no longer post on YouTube. And it's kind of sad because I enjoy YouTube. Maybe not posting, but watching. It's just what I believe. So hopefully that's not true. We'll find out here if it's just an internet rumor, which seem to be hot things right now, or whether it's actual truth soon enough. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Keep it up. Share this video, pass it around. Keep going. Don't stop. That's what it's all about. This morning, it was hard to get out of bed, but I did it, and I'm glad I did. It was hard to look at that squat rack, but I'm glad I did, and that's what it's all about. So thanks, guys. Talk to you next week.